welcome back to my channel, and today we're building a maximalist home. So I decided to build this right before the actual new build or Decor to the Max kit came out, and I thought that it would be nice to kind of try out building with that style because, as we've all seen from the kit pictures and all the videos that they came out with it, it's very bright, it's very bold, and it's very much not me. So I wanted to try building with that style just to kind of get a feel of maybe how I like it, what things I don't like, what things I want to kind of minimize, whether that be like having a simple wallpaper, or maybe I really like the pattern floors. So that's what this whole build was for, and I thought it would also be nice to show people that if you want that style but you really don't want to spend the $5 on the kit because you don't like the couch or you don't really vibe with everything that the kit offers you, I wanted to show you that there's also ways that you can use the regular packs in the game. I'm not 100% sure on what I used. Definitely know I used Strangerville, definitely used Dream Home Decorator, and also the Paranormal Stuff pack. If you really want to have a pack that has maximalist vibes, the Paranormal Stuff pack is absolutely perfect for you. That whole pack has a bunch of brightly colored furniture, and it also has some neutral swatches within those furniture pieces as well. So if you don't just want bright colored furniture pieces, you can also get neutrals within those swatches, because the new kit Decor to the Max doesn't really have a lot of neutral swatches for a lot of their items. The couch really doesn't have any, so if you don't like the bright colors or the patterns that they have, because I know there's one couch, it has one of the swatches has cheetah patterns, and if you don't like that, you're not going to use it. And in me personally, I'm probably not going to use that couch a whole lot because I don't like patterns like that. It's like a lot. The couch itself is very, very nice, and it does have some swatches that is really nice. But if you love couches and you're just gonna buy it because you want a new couch, but you don't like bright colors and bright patterns, I wouldn't suggest getting it. So I wanted to show my version of making a maximalist house without the kit. So I started out in the front. I really wanted to use this Oasis tile. I thought that it was really pretty. I was kind of going off of a picture that I had saw on Pinterest where they had this really beautiful tile in the front of the house for a walkway, and there was just beautiful hedging and flowers all around the front to kind of make a big statement for the house. And this is me making my maximalist feel for the outside of this house. We don't really have a whole lot of exterior swatches that you could really use for this type of style, so I was kind of going with what we had. I used the blue shutter windows and the blue door, and it's also the same swatches for the inside of the house. So this is me trying to make a simple but still really nice feel for the maximalist type style. And once I get inside, I do kind of struggle a little bit. I placed that tile down for the floors for both the bathrooms. This is a one bedroom, one bath house, has another half bath, and then the kitchen, dining, living space is very open, and it also has a desk area. And then out in the front and the end, I do end up putting out a little couch sitting area, and then on the side there's also some yoga that you can do. So as I said, the Paranormal Stuff Pack is actually really good if you want to have the Maximalist feel. As you can see, they have lots of bright colors. They have a bunch of different art pieces that you can use, and I really like to use that art piece that's above the bed because you can always size down pictures and kind of make your own collage around that, which is what I end up doing. And here I'm trying to figure out what tile I wanted to use for the kitchen. I think the main issue when you're trying to do this style is if you're not used to colors literally everywhere, you're gonna have issues with it. So that's what I was dealing with. Right here, I'm trying to fill in a little space between the oven and the fridge. I didn't want to have them right next to each other, but I also wanted to have the stove aligned with the sink. So I ended up just deleting the wall behind it, moving the fridge, and I alt-placed shelving. So it looked like it was like a little area where you could stick like your spices and stuff like that that can fit in a little nook. I was kind of basing it off of a lot of houses have that side drawer where they can pull out, and that's where they can stick their spices and stuff like that. So that's what I was going off of. I do end up changing the colors a lot in this build. I didn't really know what colors I wanted to go for. I was just kind of looking through our build by, seeing what really caught my eye. I actually end up using a lot of yellow and a lot of orange, which is funny because I really don't like those colors. But in this build, I thought it was really nice. And this is me changing everything again. I also use spotting this build, that's what the backsplash is. But in my eyes, Maximalist builds, you can have a lot of clutter. So for the walls, I would either use lots of pictures and art pieces or different type of sculptures that you can put on the wall. If you don't want to have pattern wallpaper, that's something that I would suggest. Instead of pattern wallpaper, you just put a lot of pictures and stuff on your wall. Instead of having brightly colored couches, you could always go around with brightly colored rugs. You could have accent chairs, so instead of having a whole set matching together, you can just have your couch and then your separate chair pieces can be a bright color. You could have your doors be brightly colored, rugs, any decor pieces that you would stick on coffee tables or anything like that, it can be brightly colored. I mostly got all of my color through lights, through curtains, and through my chair pieces because I wasn't really liking any of the brightly colored couches, and I also didn't want to have a super bright bed. I just wasn't liking the vibe of what I was doing, and I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I just looked through what color I wanted to add, and I looked through what piece I was trying to find. So if I wanted to find a rug, as you see, I filtered orange, and I just went through all of the swatches that we have, because a lot of our rug pieces, you don't realize that they show you one swatch, but that rug might have 12 completely different swatches. So obviously it's going to have different colors, but they might just have completely different designs on them all together. You know, the Get Famous one has all kinds of designs of cheetah print, zebra, all kinds of stuff, but you wouldn't really know that if you weren't looking through all of their swatches on purpose. But if you're just looking through Build-By, you're not going to notice that. I also found a few pots that I thought would be cute to add on top of the cabinets, and I also ended up adding one on the stove, so it looked kind of like a lived-in type piece for the house. taking on the maximalist type style for housing is really all what you feel comfortable with. You don't have to go to the extreme of what the kit is showing you or offers you in the pictures. That is to the extreme level of maximalism. If you don't like the 3 different type of wallpaper that are 3 different type of prints, you don't have to do that. If you'd rather just have one accent wall, you can do that. It's all to your comfort, and that's really what The Sims is about, is playing how you would love to build if you could in real life. If you don't like something, you can always change it. No one's gonna judge you. I did go into this build thinking that I was going to have all these bright wallpaper colors with different designs, and I was going to have these bright teal couches and this really bright orange carpet, or maybe a yellow carpet, and I ended up changing that because if you're not liking what you're building, you're not going to like the end product if you just keep going. Sometimes if you try to push through a little, you might end up liking the room. So if you're not liking how you're building it, take a break from where you are now and then go over to something else, and then when you come back to add more to it, you might actually end up liking it. In this bedroom, I ended up adding a customized closet space. I wanted to have a mirror in between those 2 units, but everything was too small and not tall enough, so I ended up just using that one mirror, and then I placed a second one, but I alt placed it up higher, so it also made a little design as well, which I thought also fit with the maximalist theme. So I liked how that looked. And now I'm just placing a few extra items, some skill building things, so if you want to place this, your sim has everything that they might want. If you like this build, it is on my gallery at Build-A-Brie-Workshop. It's the same as my Twitter, my Instagram, YouTube, and if you like this video and would like to see more, let me know in the comments. Would you actually end up buying the kit? And if you have, tell me what you think about it. What's your favorite pieces? And that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you like it. If you did, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye!